Our school started in 1998 with only 60 children, and to the moment it has grown enormously to around 700 children. This school, we have been celebrating good results, and due to the good performance, we have gained confidence in the communities around us, the parents around us, that a number of parents have sought to bring their children to our school. We recruit children from all religions, that is Muslims and Christians together. We have a total number of 37 staff, 27 teachers, and the rest are non-teaching staff. Our education is affordable as compared to other English medium primary schools, because our school being church-based, we would like to serve the community. That is the biggest vision of the church, and due to that, our fee is relatively low, which is around 2 shillings 400,000, about $250 per year. And this is so because we are looking at the very poor families who would love to achieve the same education as compared to other English medium primary schools. This year we have managed to gather school buses, we have managed to restaff, recruit more teachers, we have managed to build up bigger wells. We give these children a chance to compete favorably in the secondary education, but also to have an impact on the communities that they are staying in, and also to encourage other children and other parents to have their children meet their goals in life. Laying a strategy for the new orphanage that is to be built, I believe with all these challenges, the orphanage will be able to meet the needs of all these children and make them have a chance of attaining education, which will help them to sustain themselves.
During my visit to St. Augustine English Medium Primary School, and today at Archbishop John Sepke School, what I've seen is an effective business model for education. These are the two schools that are currently in the Archdiocese control of the brilliant Archdiocese Bishop Mokiwa Valentine. And his plan, with the partnership of Rick, Joni Vanderslice, and Susan Ketchum, to build an orphanage, the Valentine Project. If this is their model, it is beyond worthy for support, for partnership, the pride in the campus, with the cleanliness, the respect the teachers have for the administrator and the children, and the brilliance, what they're learning in their science lab and their mathematics, I would put against any school in America, private or public. To attend school here is roughly 400 USD. 400 USD. The average private school in America is 10,000 USD, and the average public school in the state of South Carolina spends over 13,000 per pupil.
We have been doing work on volcanoes and earthquakes, crustal plate movements. Okay, we are now beginning to look at rift valleys and the Great African Rift Valley. And to give them an idea of what the Great African Rift Valley is like, they are drawing a cross-section.
My name is Steve Chandler. I come from Hereford in the UK. My former school in Hereford, because I am now retired, is the partner school in the UK for the Archbishop John Sepeke School. We have been linked for about 5 years now. Each year, teachers come out from the UK and teachers go back to the UK from Tanzania, and we learn from each other. We work together on curriculum. We have a very committed staff at the Archbishop John Sepeku School. We are gradually building the facilities. We now have a computer room, and all the time things are gradually moving in the right direction. And we would look forward very much to working with the Foundation on providing education for youngsters from the orphanage.
Ai, ama mtoto mmoja. Tukatione kwanza.
So far, the National Center for Orphanage here in Dar es Salaam have got about 150 orphans who have been cared from this place.
Karibu kila mwezi TANESCO mara nyingi watupatia umeme.
The big problem right now, the challenge behind this center right now is about they've got a deep well where they get where is the source of water right now. But unfortunately, they use the electricity to pump the water to the main tank. And because the frequent use of electricity have resulted to high bills of electricity every month. So because they don't pay on time, sometimes they are disconnected by the electric company. And there's no power, no water. So you can imagine the tragedy of having the situation. Tunakuagiza kabisa.
Tunakuagiza kwa sababu tuna chakuli moja kwa ajili ya kituo kizima.
So they've got only one little local lights, I would call it, using kerosene, and that's the only only at the center. They have only one at the center. So in case of an electricity problem, it's all dark over here. The rashes and skin infections, that's a big problem, because when they do the washing, all clothes are washed together, and they end up getting rashes. They say there are different cases here, because some of the kids here have been picked from the street while they are very elder, and they've never been to school. So when they're taken to school, they are far behind with their age when you compare. So someone is 70 but informed too, but because she was not brought up here since she was young, or he was young, so that's another case.
Are you a student now?
Me.
Do you go to school?
I'm completing Form 4, but I failed. I was failed.
I'm very sorry.
No problem.
What will you do when you leave?
Now?
Yes.
Now I'm trying to find a job.
My name is Julian. I'm come from there, but I'm still here for a long time ago, since young child up to now. But my plan or my future, I want one day to go to visit American country. But I don't get support or sponsor to adapt to me. My future for the day come, I want to be a lawyer. But my life is not good. That's why I don't take something like money, visa, passport size. But I try to search a sponsor, and then I don't get anyone. But if you or your mother want to say yes, say thank you very much, because you are helping my plan.
When I come to this orphanage, I see children who would be on the streets otherwise, and a sense of community among them that's pretty astounding given their background. And when I think there are only 90 children here, and there are 2 million in Tanzania, that not only could we do this, but with a school, an English-speaking school, both lower and upper school, and with the chapel, and with more people to care for them, uniforms, and a little more structure, that it could be an incredible environment for them to not only be taken care of as a child, but be educated and move on and make a difference in Tanzania as they grow older.
We need an endowment to keep it sustainable. We need to make sure that we don't just build it and leave, walk away. We need to hold everybody accountable for what we started.
It's hard to articulate, but there are certain things that are universal, and that is the right to an education, peace, and these men and women are worthy of our support. The future depends on the children that are here, and I don't know how to endorse this project any more than being here, seeing it, touching it, because it's just, it's their right. And it's ours to help them provide it.
Please bless this land. The project is already made great progress in terms of donations. We've had a lot of generous people helping us out, and hopefully that generosity will continue until we see the orphanage completed.
At the end of the day, we believe we can do this, and we plan to do this, and we think it will make a huge difference in a lot of children's lives.